Thursday, April 18, 2019, HealthDay News. The types of UAL experiences girls have on the internet can help predict the kinds of risk they face offline, including HIV infections, physically violent relationships and UAL assault, new research suggests. Girls are under immense pressure to prove themselves to be really hot or attractive online, said the study's lead author, Megan Moss. She is an assistant professor of human development and family studies at Michigan State University in East Lansing. And that pressure can lead girls into potentially dangerous situations, Moss noted. The study looked at almost 300 girls, aged 14 through 16, over a 5-year period. About half had previously experienced neglect, physical abuse or UAL abuse. 46% were white, 44% were black, and the rest were biracial, Hispanic or Native American. Based on the girls' self-reported experiences, the investigators found that they fell into one of 4 online UAL experience groups, online inclusive. These girls are likely involved in different types of online UAL experiences. They may look at internetography, talk to strangers about, post Y pictures on social media and send nude photos. They're also likely to get requests for Y pictures, UAL comments on their pictures and requests to have seekers. These girls might view, chat with others about and post provocative photos, yet they deliberately don't have Y profile pictures. Attractors, while they may not actively seek attention, these girls often get it. They may post a provocative profile picture and get comments from strangers about how Y they are, as well as offers for offline or requests for nude photos. Online abstinent. Though these girls may have spent time online, they didn't appear to have significant online UAL experiences. Just over half of the girls fell into the online abstinent group. About 20% were online inclusive, 15% were attractors and 13% were seekers, the findings showed. Girls in the attractor category were more likely than seekers to be sexually assaulted. Moss said it's not clear why, but it's possible that attractors may be more naive and vulnerable. Seekers were more apt to have a physically violent boyfriend. Moss said researchers couldn't tell if the online UAL experiences of seekers were consensual or not. It's possible girls may have been coerced to send nude images or view pornography. The online inclusive group was more likely than others to report HIV risk behaviors, such as having without a condom or using intravenous drugs, the findings showed. In addition, girls who had been mistreated prior to the study were more likely to experience physical violence and HIV risk. Moss said it's not reasonable to think that parents can just get kids to stay offline. But she suggested getting children involved in other activities from an early age. For girls, in particular, if they're less invested in getting attention on social media, they're way better off. Emphasize those experiences and achievements that aren't based on looks. When girls are focused on basketball, horseback riding or art or whatever else, they may not be as vulnerable, she explained. And, Moss said, kids need to be educated so they can navigate these situations. Predators will promise the world to get you to meet them offline. You need to prepare kids for that. And, with peer-on-peer, boys need to know if someone has a Y social media profile or is flirting. It doesn't mean that's a guarantee for a UAL experience. There has to be a conversation about consent. We have to hold boys and men accountable for their behavior, too, she said. Moss also recommended that parents take away kids' phones, tablets and other devices at night for sleep and for social protections. She suggested having times during the day, for an hour or 2 in the evening, for example, where everyone in the family shuts down their devices. Frederick Scholl, Associate Teaching Professor of Cybersecurity at Quinnipiac University in Hamden, Con, reviewed the study. He noted that this study included a significant number of girls who were probably at increased risk because they had been mistreated. But Scholl agreed with Moss that parents need to set limits. Instead of just saying no to being online, you have to insist that kids get involved in other activities, he said. I am concerned that kids are generally online so much of the time. Scholl also recommended that everyone upgrade their home technology security. If parents upgrade their internet security, they can set restrictions, such as blocking sites, to limit what kids can do online, he noted. Families will spend hundreds of dollars on having good locks on their front door. We also need to spend money to protect our families against the billions of people online, Scholl said. In the end, however,